Okay, so I'm here. I'm in India for work, and I don't have any time to fly, so I thought I would just make this video on how to what I normally do aside from the flying. I've posted a lot of flying videos, but I want to get back to the how-tos because I like to do that kind of stuff. So this one's going to be specifically to what happens after I have the video. So I fly for get a half an hour's worth of video, and then I chop it down to about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, whatever that is, whatever I decide to make it. So on this one, we'll kind of get started. While I'm here, I'll put this video together, and we'll get it put from the beginning to the end. Um, so that's the plan. Okay. First thing I like to do is I go on and I kind of find the music that I want to play. If you don't have a SoundCloud account, I recommend you get one, just because that's where I find a lot of my music. So that's where we'll be, and I like EDM, so that's where I tend to go. So I'll go through and find songs, listen to them, and see kind of how they feel, like if I can use them. A lot of times I'll go on and I'll search for an hour or so and find a few different ones, get them downloaded, saved to my computer. The benefit of using this is you can find royalty-free ones that are free for use for YouTube videos and things like that. So, for example, we'll just go ahead and get this one. I'm not going to use it for the video. I've already found the one that I want to use for the video that we're going to edit, but just for the sake of showing you how I find the music or where I find the music, this is how I do it. So I like Pump Your Sound. I think that's a good place to go to find music that I enjoy. So I found a song here, and we'll go ahead and get it downloaded to the computer. Download, and then it'll route you to Pump Your Sound, and then we're going to connect with my SoundCloud. You have to create an account on here as well. So let's connect to SoundCloud, and it'll just have my information, connect and continue. So I did have a little bit of issues with it in the beginning, kind of getting it connected, but now that it is, and now that it works, it's much easier. So of course it's going to be difficult, most likely. SoundCloud. Okay, check. Download. Okay, and it's going to route us to where we're actually going to download the file. Okay, that's the song. Download. And save file. So this one was saved as a zip, so I'm going to open it. Well, whenever it downloads. There we go. So we'll go ahead and use WinZip. Grab this guy, and then let's, for the sake, I have a folder that I use my drone videos, and then I just put, when it's not assigned, I'll just grab it and I'll put it into my main drone folder, and then once I decide where I want to actually put it, then I'll put it in the folder, the specific folder. So now it's there, it's extracted, so there's the song. So what I also like to do is I'll go to actually what the song is, because I do want to give credit when I do post a video. So we're going to take all of this and oops, that's not what I want. Rename. Okay, exit 59, party machine. All that out. So now that has information. Okay, so now that I have it saved here, it's going to be right there. I've changed the name to the track that I want to, so I can use this to give credit to the artist, and then I'll also add SoundCloud since that's where I got it. I'll add that to the YouTube channel. So now we want to go ahead and go into what we're going to use to start editing the video. So the way I have it set up is I have it so it can be 4K, so it gives it the best quality when it goes to YouTube, and then the frame rate, it's 29. You can either use that or double NTSC, which is going to be 60. But I've been recording through the GoPro with 30, so I'm going to stay with that. And then, okay, new video. So now I got to go here, and so now I want to go back to this one, and I want to grab all the files from Flying That Day, put it into my library. Or you can do, you can just drag it and put it right into the timeline. It'll say, do you want your settings to match the video? And we do not. And we'll say no. Now what it's going to do, it's going to load all the videos in the order that they were dragged, and then they'll go ahead and build all the peaks. So you'll see basically where it's completely loud, and then it's muted. So just so you can kind of see what you're looking at, anytime you're going to have a big chunk, that's when the motor's not on. When you're seeing that it's like this, the motor is on, and these dips are most likely going to be like where the throttle was down, where I let off the throttle, probably a power loop or a turn or whatever. So just so you kind of have an idea. Typically these ones are where I'm messing with it, or it's crashed and it's just sitting. This would probably be a crash. I can see. Oh, I'm messing with it. But, okay. Now, we want to grab the music. Oh, it's there. Now that's done. So, see, it's created all those files saying, okay, here's where we're going to remember what you're actually doing with each individual file. And then grab the audio, and we'll take it down below the actual video. So if you can see, for comparison, how much video I actually have versus how much music I have. So I'll try to find the best lines or collection of tricks and different things that are worth watching to put it right into this video timeline. So for this amount, let's see, 324. So we're going to compress 2657. Right, there it is. Okay. So one thing you'll notice as soon as you start, so I'm hitting spacebar, so I won't move too much from the keyboard. Use spacebar, and that's going to play it and then take it back to where it originally was, and then enter will stop it where it stays. Then the second thing that I do is you'll see as soon as we'll go ahead and mute the music for right now. You'll see as soon as the motors turn on, it's going to overwhelm anything, and then when we bring the music back on, it's going to be in a fight. So I don't want to hear the rotor or hear the motors turning, the propellers. So we'll see. There's the motors. I don't want that. So I found a level that I like to have it at, and it's -29. So I changed that, and you'll have to do it if you put a video in other channels down lower, then you'd have to do the same thing for everywhere that you're going to have the quad audio. So now if you listen, it's going to be a lot quieter. So if we left it at normal, and let's bring this back, you hear the okay, that makes it a lot uglier. So back to make 29. And then this one, we don't want to max out these peaks, so I'm also going to try to find a good balance, which with this video is about negative 1.3. So then we're looking here. I like it to be right about 3. So a couple more. Okay, we'll let that sit for right there for right now. This one we talked about where to find your music, how to set up your workspace, how to set up your video settings for the best possible quality onto YouTube. In the next video, we'll go ahead and talk about how to, or we'll actually start editing. We'll start putting markers in the music, start cutting a lot of the video that's not usable for the end result, getting that cut out of the way. So go ahead and click on the link and go ahead and click on the next video for more details.